Hello. Sorry I missed yesterday's stream. I was so tired. I had a crazy work week. But I finished everything. So I'm alive and I'm here. And my Joy-Cons are drifting. But that's all out of the way. About freaking time, dude. But yeah. I'm back. We're gonna play 100 line, as you can see. And then tomorrow and the day after, I'll be back on SMT5, and you know, I'm gonna repeat the whole Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday thing. Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, listen, a man's gotta work, and I could have streamed yesterday. I'll be honest, I could have, but I was way too fucking tired. I fucking 2 days of this week, I pulled all-nighters for this. To be able to stream, because I didn't want to fucking work multiple days on multiple projects. So I pulled 2 all-nighters this week, and then when I finished, it was, you know, I slept for an hour and a half and then worked on a bunch of stuff, and I was like, should I bother streaming or should I sleep? And then I decided to sleep, so I don't regret it. I get that bag, King. You gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm here and I'm good. There are some cool things that did happen throughout the week, just for like me personally. So one like minor cool thing is that family member actually did manage to get me a Switch 2. They told me it'll be here sometime next week. I don't know when. So that's cool. I'm happy about that. And then another thing, I had a little bit of free time, so I made more progress on the SMT5 video. It is now 90% complete. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, but there's still probably another like 3 days of work left in it. And again, I have to say, listen, I wrote the script like 5 or 6 years ago. It's not my favorite script. I don't think the pacing is great, and the editing is, you know, it's what it is. But it's about getting those reps in, you know? This kind of video is a type of video I've wanted to make for a long time, and it's like practice, you know, for when I get to the juicy stuff that I really want to work on. I'm hoping that I can get it up next month is what I'm hoping for. Outside of that, I also am resurrecting for the 100th time my second channel. If you don't remember what those videos were, because I only posted like 2 of them. It was just me yapping about a topic with like almost 0 editing. It's meant to be just like, you know, background stuff to have something that I can post. But I didn't want to post it on the main channel because it's like pretty low effort content. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. Like, you know what, when I'm streaming and then someone asks me a question and then I yap about it for like 10 minutes? That's kind of what those videos are. I have 4 of them, and they're going to go up once a week on my second channel. The first one will go live today after the stream, and that one is on Final Fantasy 13. And well, I want it. That's literally all it is. Yeah, go post your second channel. It's a good second monitor content. They kind of go hard. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll probably spam link it in the comments afterwards, or like in the chat. And then I had a question I wanted to ask you guys, because like I don't think it's worth it, but maybe you guys think it's worth it. So I talked a little bit about this last week, but one of my clients, he figured out how to run a 24/7 live stream, and he does that right now for his viewers because they like going to sleep watching his stuff. He taught me how to do it, but it has like very limited space, so I don't know if I should do it. Maybe I'll like put like a poll in my Discord for it. I have no idea if I want to. I would like to do it eventually, but it didn't seem worth it to me because it's like, okay, what he told me is it only takes 100 gigabytes of storage. And to give you like perspective, because I play like 100-hour-long games, now this shit would be, it's all in the cloud. It's not, it wouldn't be on my computer. It's all in the cloud. But like a full playthrough of a game that I play is like almost 200 gigabytes. So like, I feel like it wouldn't be worth it because it'd be like half of one playthrough that would just run 24/7. That seems kind of pointless to me. There is a method to like do it with more space and more freedom, but that would require me to run a computer 24/7. And I did think about it with like one of my old laptops. Like, you know how like Nintendo was running Windows XP, or like Windows, you know what I'm talking about, like old ass Windows PCs to run their fucking servers for the Nintendo Switch 1 for a long time before they changed it. I was like, well, I guess I could technically do that. I could take like an old laptop and just let it run 24/7, fucking playing like all of my playthroughs. But bro, stream farming instead of Bitcoin, literally, like I could technically do that, I guess. LMAO, they did that? Yeah, because I remember reading an article like 4 years ago where it was like Nintendo is finally updating their servers on the Nintendo Switch and moving away from their like old fucking 1990s PC servers. I was like, what the hell? They're still using that? Like, no wonder the fucking online is so shit. That's what PewDiePie does? Yeah, I saw a few people that do that, where they just run a computer 24/7 and just let it play everything. I'm like, I guess I could technically do that. I technically could. I have like a couple old laptops that I don't use anymore. So I don't know, I'm considering it. I might do it. I don't know, we'll see. I think it could be interesting. Speaking of 100-hour games, Nico B said that I think Gunho said that first chapter is 80 hours compared to... I did read about that. Apparently it's because it has voice acting and they like expanded the areas or something, which is cool. That does remind me, do you know if Sky First Chapter has like a Nintendo Switch edition or like an upgrade path or something? Do you know? Or have they not talked about it yet? I've been trying to figure that out. Excuse me. I got so hyped watching the new trailer. I got like 5 or 6 messages about it. I haven't watched it yet. I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna hold off. Okay. I know that there was an icon that you could actually talk to somebody. Which one was this guy? He was like, was he the depressed one? No Switch 2 version, like Beyond the Horizon, just Switch 1. Beyond the Horizon is the last one for the newest arc, right? Maybe it'll be like Evo Quest from Zero Azure. Dude, I want to know if it's gonna play at 60 FPS on Switch 2, because I'm pretty sure the Switch 2 can run it at 60 FPS. Because like, you know, obviously I'm gonna stream it, but I'd like to stream it in the highest quality if I can. Oh man, this guy just screamed in my ear. Hold on, I'm gonna adjust the volume for myself. Maybe this is a dumb question, but do you think there are any animals around here? If there are, I hope we're not frightening them or destroying their habits too badly. Huh? You know, I never really thought about that. The only living things I've seen since we got here are the invaders. So, Shoma, if you're concerned about stuff like that, you must really like animals, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I enjoy spending time with them and learning more about them and stuff. Yeah, well, you look like a frog, so no wonder. Oh, that's cool. I like animals too. Dude, it'll probably be like 30, like their Switch ports will be, although it'll have better AA than Nisa's current ports, since it seems less jagged. I really want them to post gameplay of it on Switch 2. I want to see. It honestly looked pretty good on Switch 1, so I'd imagine it'd be even better on Switch 2. Oh no, that means something you have in common with me. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I'll keep this a secret. The last thing you need is to find yourself being lumped in with a creepy little flatworm like me. Quick, you'd better leave before anyone sees us together. I'll disappear into the background too. I'm good at that. Here I thought I'd found something that would make him open up and relax a little. His inferiority complex is even worse than I thought. I met a guy somewhat recently, he was within a year, that doesn't like animals, and I did not know it was possible. And his reasoning for not liking animals was some of like the most edgy, like stupid reasoning I've ever heard in my life. It was basically like, I'm paraphrasing, but it was very much along the lines of like, well, we're gonna die, so like, what's the point? All they do is distract you. I was like, what? What kind of fucking reasoning is that, man? That's like the stupidest reason I've heard in my life. You had to be like a giga fucking edgelord to think like that. Nihilist ass motherfucker. Yeah, that was like crazy to me. Like, what the fuck? Who thinks like that? Like, bro, you gotta. I hope. You got a like brighter outlook on life like sooner than later, because that's crazy. Another day, another delicious meal.
How can you eat at a time like this?
What better time is there now that C-Ray's gone? We can enjoy any food we want, any time we want. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before.
That's the part you're enjoying?
It's even better if you put whipped cream on top. It really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness. Does taco rice need to be sweet? I actually know a lot of people that do that. Can you lower the game audio a bit and then turn yourself up a smidge? Yeah, I got you. Oh, I didn't realize I had the game volume at max. I have me at max as well. Wait. Okay. Let me know if that's good. I didn't realize that. My bad. Is it okay now, or The Miz went crazy on SmackDown for some reason? Dude, I feel like The Miz very rarely gets to like do some really cool stuff, but when he does, you're like, wait, this guy is pretty damn good. You know, Mellow Miz. Bro, that's so bad. Bro, this reminds me of the struggle trying to watch your older VODs and that shit is so low. Yeah, you know what? When I look at my older VODs, it actually kind of annoys me because I'm like surprised that like nobody told me. I was like, dude, I can't fucking hear anything. Like it sounded fine for me on my end, but I couldn't believe like how low the sound was. It was so fucking low. Our conversation was interrupted by Hiruko clearing her throat, just loud enough to demand our attention. Oh, yes, mother. Ma'am. Hello? My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. Okay, but did she like have to cut her fucking dress right here? Was that necessary? I want to talk to everyone else first.
And what are we supposed to do now that C-Ray's gone? Do we really gotta stay here and figure it all out on our own? You must have a kind heart to want to talk to me, but you really shouldn't bother. Just ignore me like everyone else. This curry is utterly delectable! I especially like the plain rice the sauce hasn't spilled onto yet. Oh my god, I actually love when I can do that. It's so nice. Would whipped cream complement curry? It can't hurt to add a little more sweetness, right? I know a lot of people that do that. I don't think that's that weird. I mean, I don't, but... Maybe who's ever in charge has called us off now that C-Ray's gone and they're sending us home?
What's Hiruko want now?
Life's too short to eat healthy. I'm all about that sugar rush.
An announcement? What does she have up her sleeve this time? Alright, Hiruko. What was it you wanted to tell us, Hiruko?
Oh?
It's about our future plans. I'm assuming nobody has come up with anything yet? Yeah, I didn't exactly like C-Ray barking orders at us, but without him, we don't really have a lot of direction. Aito proved we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever? Or we can keep fighting and see who's getting the biggest killing streak. Loser has to slit their wrists right across their stomach. Okay. Are they cutting their wrists or their... That's literally what I just said in my head. I was like, what the fuck is she saying? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Why are we even talking about this? If the school falls, mankind's done for. We gotta stay and fight commanding officer or not?
We don't know for sure if that's true, or if we'll still get to go home when the time's up.
We'll be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever. Sharing a living space with a bottom-feeding parasite like me is sure to depress you. I wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out exactly. Hard to say. It must have something to do with whatever's in the defense room, though. C-Ray could have had the courtesy to tell us that much before he got himself killed. I'll be taking charge of the school in C-Ray's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine.
Huh? Yuruko spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping it into the conversation so casually, I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later. Okay, Tanjiro. Wait, you're going to what? I said I'll be taking charge of the school in Sirai's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine.
Oh, hell no. Why's it gotta be you?
We need a leader to help organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. The war? I've told you time and time again, this is war. We can't afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear, you don't need them anymore. You don't need to know why we're here or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say and fight. Just fight? The invader attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life. Kill others so that you may survive. That is what it means to be at war. Nobody had any response to that. Hiruko's stance was an extreme one. There was no doubt about that, but nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstances we're in, it might even be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless. There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. I don't know why, but that makes me feel like she's gonna die now. The cafeteria fell silent in the wake of that bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Just like gamers. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us there alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. People don't participate must eat rat nail clippings for dinner. Please no. Hiruko in charge. I can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. I need to do something to take my mind off all this. I've got plenty of free time. Maybe I'll just wander around and look for something to do. Oli. Alright. Well, does this mean that we can chit-chat with Ms. Hiruko? Hello, Miss Shizuhara. Please talk to me. If you have time to gallivant around the school like this, you have time to train. The weak are the first to die in the battlefield. Wow, okay, thanks, Vegeta.
Vegeta!
Okay, so we can hang out with Darumi and Takemaru. Ooh, we can hang out with him. What was his name again? Eito or something? Yeah. I want to hang out with Eito. I love how pale everyone are. I really like the dude's art style. His art style is so cool. Hello, Takumi. Would you like to study with me? I would love to study with you. You're always so serious. What are you studying today? Lately, I've been looking into the history of the scythe. My hemoanima takes the shape of a scythe, so I thought I should brush it up. The history of the scythe? Is that even remotely interesting? The rabbit hole goes deeper than you think. It only gets more interesting the more I research. They were originally for agricultural purposes, but then came to be used as a weapon during revolts. So, you see, that's why those in power at the time couldn't forbid anyone from owning a scythe. Thus, scythes are I almost read it as scythes. Scythes started to be seen as religious symbols. Now, the thing about scythes in the modern day is, Eito excitedly shared his knowledge of scythes over the course of several hours. Oh my god, my math went up. Dude, I shoved my food into my stomach as quickly as I could before the stream, so I might like hiccup or whatever every once in a while. Sorry about that. Okay, we can hang out with Eito again, Darumi, or Takemaru. Let's hang out with Darumi. Excuse me. Trails has a few scythe users? Good. Scythes are sick, and they're underutilized. What are you doing? Hey, Takumi, come watch a movie with me.
Okay.
Huh?
I'm cool with watching a movie, but what did you have in mind? You weren't going to watch something gory and messed up, were you? Of course not. Wow, that was definitely not a lie. You're up to something, aren't you? No, I'm not. I just want to watch a horror movie with you. And just tell me what kind of horror movie. Give me a quick plot summary. Why would we want to see it? Is it so messed up you can't even tell me what it's about? Creativity went up by 6. Ding dong bing bong.
You never know. Well,
Bro,
then.
Siri better fucking show up. How many exactly? I can think of one. I'm sure Ash uses a halberd. Oh, you're talking about trails. I don't have nearly as many things to distract or entertain me now. Once night falls, all I can really do is go to sleep. Goes to sleep, me when I sleep. And so, my 8th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. Day 9. Dude, that's a YouTuber. Ding dong bing bong.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 9th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I should have let those play every single day. It's morning. Hiruko's in charge now, but what does that mean? Are our lives here going to be all that different from before? Anyway, I should head over to the cafeteria. Oh god, please don't. All 100. Excuse me. Oh, a lot of them are in their rooms. Morning, Tsubasa. Yeah, good morning. You on your way to the cafeteria? Me? No, sorry, I really gotta get going. Ooh. An eventful day, mayhaps? Free me from the morning announcements. Up and at 'em, soldiers! I don't even remember what he says. Oh, it is just there. What? Boo! It's simple, just wake up at night. That's what I do. And it works to avoid the heat, even though now I'm dead fucking sleepy. Maybe, second chapter and third first. Wait, which is, I don't even know. Sorry, there's no point in me even asking, because I don't know anything about fucking trails. I hope that the remakes for the rest of the Sky trilogy come pretty quickly. Not gonna lie, but it won't stop me from playing the older games on stream if I have to, and if the interest is high enough. Huh? Is it just us today?
Yeah, real slim pickings, huh?
Is it me, or are the ones who are missing the cowards who refuse to fight? Yes, that's right. They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they today? Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Whoa. Huh? What? Why would you do that? Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anybody who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh, though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. Time to start cracking the whip. Honestly, she's kind of got a point. Obviously this is kind of fucked up, but it's like a tough love type thing, you know? Even though she probably doesn't love them. I'm not going to let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let up on what exactly? You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invader attacks at a moment's notice. Our time is precious. You will not waste it. Is that understood? Without waiting for an answer, Hiruko got to her feet and left as unshakably confident as ever.
Damn, it's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness.
Hey!
It does sound pretty Spartan. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse.
Not like they got any excuses to keep hanging back. None of us got any real choice here. It's like Hideko said, that's what being at war is all about. I get you though, there's such a thing as going too far. Wonder how else she's gonna put the pressure on.
I have a bad feeling about this. Just cracking the fucking whip in front of their doors. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. I'm worried about what else Hideko might be planning, but it's been a couple of days since the last attack, and I'm starting to get antsy. I'd prefer to not just sit around. Okay. Wait, if Takamaru is there, does that mean that I can go to, Can we head out? No, not the fridge. A fridge, no. Excuse me. Wait, I thought you can. I thought you have your whole party. Or did I misunderstand? Is it for exploration? You can only bring 3. God, I'm so fucking sleepy. You do have your full party, the people who want to fight. So how come I can only pick 3 right now? Is this just for like exploring or? What is simple exploration?
Let's go.
Only 3 at a time? Let's see. So I guess for main quest, it's like, is simple exploration better than like exploring manually, or like, or you know, like, is there a big difference between letting it? I'm assuming it's like an auto feature. Now do that 30 more times, you get 33. So true. Simple is just facts exploration, just give you the mats. What is better? Or does it matter? Like, should I want to do this manually? Or you feel like it doesn't matter?
Enemy appeared.
You want key items? You have to do the regular one? So do key items appear when there's no mission, or? For a second I thought Eito was on my team, but then I realized this guy's gonna be mandatory.
Let's freaking go!
Let's friggin' go.
Yo, what's up, Bino? How you doing, big man? So, would you like to hear my story? Oh, yeah, go for it, bro. What happened? How you doing,
All right.
brother?
Let's get started.
Let's do this. Yeah. Oh, they do force you? Okay. I'm chilling so far. Huge. Just woke up.
Now then,
Dude, I
to
wish we could say the
business.
same. I cannot wait to, Oh, I can hit from here. That's interesting. Maybe I dash. Yeah, I can't wait to have like a normal sleep schedule again.
Ready whenever.
I really don't like waking up at night. It sucks.
How's this? Broken so soon.
And then
Say
talk to
when.
me. Just say when. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't mind doing some simple exploration. Either way, honestly, I like going through the map, but I just don't know like, how worth it is. So basically, key items, regular, just resources simple. I see. When did you play this game, by the way, Bean? I don't know if you were in my chat.
Time to
last
move.
when I was playing this.
Out of my way.
I'm just curious.
How unsatisfying. It's killing game
Since you claim to be such a fucking know-it-all, dude.
Oh, there's one more guy back here. It's a clown.
Let's do this!
I'm pretty sure he still lives, yeah? Okay, so let's go here, so we can hit both.
Let her rip!
I've got this.
Oh yeah, I can do that. That sounds good.
My turn.
I did pretty sure went out to walk my dog. I met a guy who started a conversation with me, and I told myself, why not talk? No pity for my dog for having to stay inside the day, because I'm still playing it. I'm on 90 endings now as of today. That's fucking crazy. Do you feel like it's been worth it to go through all the endings?
Full throttle!
All right, let's get
You
started.
just kill, right?
All in
Let's do
ass!
this. Awesome ass.
Eat this!
It's all right.
Do that. Oh. Right here.
All right.
And then you will kill.
Now then, to business.
To business.
How's this?
There's some dog ass endings. They're good for him. I had to Google the good ones after encountering one. I don't think I've ever played this before. Yeah, it's a game that reviewed super well this year, but it's pretty under the radar. I'm a big fan of the other titles that the guys who made this made. So like, if you've heard of Danganronpa or Zero Escape or The Somnium Files. Oh shit.
Yes.
This is their game.
We did it.
The guys who worked on Expedition 33 also highly recommended this game, which was cool to see. Looks cool though. I don't even know how to describe this game to you, brother. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is not even representative of like fucking 90% of the game. This weird Mario Party board thing. It's a superhero kit.
Might as well take it.
So like this thing I'm doing right now is kind of like a resource gathering type thing. What? Oh my god, I'm ass.
Yes.
Bro, I'm about to get my ass killed, on God. I don't remember what all these icons do. Continue, I'm not a pussy. Go down because I'm a pussy. Dismantle.
This looks good.
But I would say that most of the game is like a visual novel. The area. Okay, I don't want to fuck with a question mark right now. Okay, that's a little bit. That's something. Oh god. Alright, go back one. Give me the fridge. Oh yeah, baby.
Real nice.
Going back up.
as well take it.
I can get one more. Let's go up.
I'll take this.
Okay. Well, now. And take my shit. Now.
Let's head back.
Yeah, no, dude. Don't worry about it, bro. First few endings are some of the greatest they have produced. Really?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never
You got
will
it,
then.
C-Ray. I can't wait to hear you say that 100 more times. It's that time again, huh? I also just love the art, I'm not gonna lie. Hirako's plan to pressure the others into fighting still had me worried. She had already banned them from the cafeteria. What would she do next? Whatever it is, I hope it's soothing. It's nothing too extreme. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slipped into an uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day at Last Defense Academy. Day 11. Oh, 10, never mind. Ding dong bing bong. Up and at 'em, soldiers!
Get ready. Wow! In honor of this milestone,
Whoa, he said something different.
I'm giving you access to the rec room and the Wow! Look at you guys, making it into double digits. In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor. Leisure lounge. I'll tell you all about how they
Leisure
work in
lounge.
person. See you there!
Wait, but you're dead, bro. New facilities, huh? I doubt that in-person explanation's gonna happen, though. You've only been here 10 days. It feels like a lot longer. We're really just getting started. And without C-Ray, there's a chance we could be here even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get through this and go home. Back to the Tokyo Residential Complex. Back to Karuwa.
Hey!
It'll all work out somehow. It always does. The morning announcements said the rec room and leisure lounge have been unlocked now. Maybe I should go check them out. Alright, let's go check them out. It said it was on the 3rd floor, yeah? Alright, well first I have to go to the leisure lounge. Not because I necessarily want to go here first. Oh, hello, wow. I didn't know you were here. Shizuhara, I had no clue. This, by the way, holy fuck, this room looks awesome. Dude, indoor fucking, what would you even call this, waterfall? This must be the leisure lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh, that's surprising. I guess even Hideko likes to let her hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. What? What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. Oh my god. That's just fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiroko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway. That sounds totally fine to me. So this is the leisure lounge. I like it. I think I'll come here when I need time to myself. What was the button to like see things? There was a button to like inspect. No. Oh, there we go. A lot of good training equipment here. Swimming in a pool after training sounds like pure bliss. I think we can rest here after a swim. What is this, a resort? I can't help but want to tap on every LCD screen I see, though I always regret it after leaving smudges everywhere. You have anything else to say? Nope. We're talking about random stuff for myself and my past. So we spoke Grunk the whole Ejin. He brought out a bottle of red wine, and when I came back home, I learned I had police called because they thought I disappeared. What the hell, bro? I mean, I'm assuming it was your family that called them then? Oh my god. This is like that one room in Danganronpa V3. What the hell? The mono slot room. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. It's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. Hey, Takumi, you're scoping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment, though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore erogaze or anything. I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now that C-Ray's not here to tell us how it all works? Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Eito's reading one right now. I'm not so great with all those big words, or small ones, or phonemic awareness in general. Really. And don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. Okay, you say that, but you say like the most bizarre things compared to everyone else. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. The rec room is also cool. Yeah, this place looks fucking awesome. This is the Casinopolis in Sonic Adventure DX. Bro, I want to replay both the adventure games. I miss them. Excuse me. They've got a table tennis table right here. Not that I'm in the mood for games right now. Why not? Dude, shogi? Looks like a slot machine like you see in casinos. This is supposed to be a school, right? Darts, huh? Not right now. Present. That's a huge machine. What is it for? Eito's intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he's figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What'd it say? It seems to be for that device over there. Oh, that. What exactly is that? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a gift-o-matic. A gift of what now? Let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the gift-o-matic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1, select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2, insert the required materials. Step 3, the item you requested pops out, whole and complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection toward your comrades and strengthen your esprit de corps. This sounds like that one machine in the Scarlet and Violet DLC at Blueberry Academy. That's about the size of it. A gift-making machine? Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at a list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. How about gory movies or games that were banned for being too extreme? Yes, actually. Seriously? It really is extensive. It sounds like magic or alchemy, maybe. I wonder how it works. Then again, the Revive-O-Matic is just as much of a mystery, and that hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Okay, I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. Damn, bro. My sleepiness just fucking hit me like a fucking truck. I gotta stretch for a second. God, I prefer doing these streams when I wake up, not when I'm going like fucking a couple hours before bed. Okay. I asked Kodaka to remove the mini games in this room. Sorry. Boo! Fuck you! We don't like you anymore. I heard that broad panting. Yeah, Darumi's crazy. The rec room has been unlocked. You can now make gifts. By giving characters a preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Give your classmates different kind of presents to find out what they like best. You'll need BP and materials to make gifts. In addition, you will need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained from treasure chest spaces and through progressing the story. Oh, okay. Let's hang out with Takamaru. Sleep stream? I honestly could right now. I'm very tired. Alright, what do you want, Takamaru?
Damn it, somebody's gonna pay for this.
Why are you so angry, Takamaru?
The pudding I'd left in the refrigerator is gone. I don't know what kind of asshole took it, but they've got guts messing with a man's pudding. If I do this, I'm gonna tear him limb from limb.
Whoa, Takamaru, calm down. I get that you're mad, but you can always just use the Rationomatic to make more.
Don't be an idiot. Pudding tastes best when it's been chilled for a couple of hours. I ain't eating no lukewarm, fresh from the machine pudding.
All this over a little pudding cup? This guy's really serious about his desserts. Oh my god, I just dozed off asleep for a second. Sorry, I'm fucking tired. Maybe I did not get enough sleep. Fuck, I tried to get as much sleep as I could before today's stream. Bro, I'm tired. Hold on. Let me sit up. Let's go sleep. Bro, I'm tired. Let me drink some water. 2-hour stream? No. I was like, damn, my stream freeze. Pinoy coffee stream. Bro, I actually cannot handle coffee. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really bad with caffeine. If I have even a little bit, it like freaks me out. One time I drank coffee a little too quickly, and dude, I thought I was gonna have a fucking cardiac arrest. It was terrifying. I just hung out with you, and you before that, so let's go here. Get some toothpicks and pry them eyes open. Why did you fall asleep after hearing the words pudding? I don't know. I mean, it sounds good though. Damn, yeah, bro. Caffeine scares me. The only caffeine I guess I can kind of handle is when I have some tea. With like just a, you know, teas that don't have like that much caffeine in it. And that honestly usually does enough for me. I can just drink a little bit of that and I'm good. Naomi might vacate the title, which is sad. Yeah, I read that like apparently she might be having a kid or something, which I mean I'm happy for her, but I hope she doesn't vacate it because dude, I'm not gonna lie, Naomi's fucking killing it right now. Like her run as a heel has been amazing. She's fucking hilarious. The laugh she does is godlike. Talk to me, do you think we could bring the Rationomatic back to the TRC with us? Why? If we had this machine, everyone would be able to eat delicious meals every day. We can't keep such a convenient technology all to ourselves. We need to find a way to take this back for the betterment of society. Eito always thinks of others. I could really stand to learn from his thoughtfulness. I unlocked the keyword #handy. Okay. Drink some cold one of those spring. Yeah, that's what I just did.
You never know. Well then.
Big Jim got a little too excited. Everything went by in a flash. One thing concerns me though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay. I doubt Hideko would stop at the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. You know, I think one of the big things with playing a Switch game with Joy-Con specifically is that I'm too relaxed. You know what I mean? It's like I don't have to like focus. I can just like chill like this, you know? What's her next move going to be? Will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. He doesn't like sweets like that? Sweets? I mean, I think pudding is pretty good. I don't love it, but I do like it. Excuse me. With nothing else to do, I got into bed, and within a few minutes, I was fast asleep. That's about to be me, bro. Oh my god, after this stream, I'm gonna be knocked out. Ding dong, bing bong!
Get ready for your troops. Prepare to spend another. Be ready to give your.
I have Joy-Cons that electrocute you every 5 minutes. I have Joy-Cons that drift every 5 minutes. Time to get up. Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed and getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere.
Huh?
Sounds like somebody's here, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. Pinoy 8-hour sleep stream. I wondered to myself if I should like do my streams when I actually wake up, which is 8 p.m. But I don't think it's a good idea because a lot of my audience is European, and I feel like it's a horrible time for them. So I'm trying to stick to the schedule that I always said I would do, which is 9 to 12. But the only reason it's hard right now is literally just because I have like an opposite sleep schedule. You know, I go to sleep at 12 p.m. So I've already been awake for a while. I'm very tired, but it's okay. I'll push through. I took a few hesitant steps toward the door, then took a deep breath and opened it, only to find... Hello? Darumi, is something wrong?
Oh, Takumi, you sweet summer child. You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey, you want to come die with me? Huh? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it only hurt for a second.
Let's just die. Die, 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 die.
I like how they kept all of that not voiced, but this one specific line, they were like, you gotta voice this one. You have to do this one. Ah! Ah! What? Hey, hold on a minute.
Just kidding, man. You should have seen your face. You've been Darumi, brah.
Bro, she's drooling.
How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help cheer you up.
That was hardly what I'd call a nice joke.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway?
I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria.
Really? Hiruko's letting them back in?
Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you can help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once?
Got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand.
Gracias, muchacho. Now I don't have to go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, all right? Okay, thanks, bye.
Darumi waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she'd been saying. What time is it for you right now? It's 10:30 a.m. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I'd better get going. I don't remember which one's for Gaku and Tsubasa. Oh, okay, these two. Oh, it has their names on it. Thank God. This is Tsubasa's room. Tsubasa? Tsubasa? I don't know how to say her name. Probably Tsubasa. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter.
Takumi, what is it?
I'm on messenger duty. Hiruko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria.
All of us? Even the non-fighters?
Yesterday, she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back? Hiruko said that? She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiruko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. This is Gaku's room. After checking the nameplate to be sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. Ding dong, bing bong.
Oh, it's just you. What do you want?
Hiruko said she wants everyone to meet up at the cafeteria.
For real? Us too? What's she want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. It's not just her either. I bet all of you think of us non-fighters as nothing but dead weight.
No, not really.
I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones, you know that? Regular people that just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought.
I get what you mean, but...
Fine. Hiruko wants us in the cafeteria? I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck.
After several dramatic groans, Gaku skulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. We're the weird ones for fighting? Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. Why is Hiroko getting us all together though? I can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. Oh, I thought I was missing it. Hiroko executes Order 66. No. Alright, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What is Hiroko up to this time?
Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry, I'm getting stomach cramps.
Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them or have them raw if you prefer. Dude, I love her. What the hell?
You are totally heartless!
Hiroko, please, just give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well. Help yourself to dry bread, one per person. Just one slice each. We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but it doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Fine. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today.
Our cast of characters is a little too big, don't you think? Maybe we should make some cuts.
Let's hear what Hiroko has to say.
She's really acting like she owns the place now. Guess it can't hurt to hear her out, though.
Ooh, ellipses. Ooh, ellipses. What is this all about? Not that I really care. Either way, it won't affect me or my dear sister. Ooh, ellipses. Ooh, ellipses. I'm gonna lose my mind with this Debbie Downer ass frog. I know, he's always so depressed, bro. So, why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shoma, the non-fighters, as we've been calling you. I have decided you are going to leave this school.
Huh? What do you mean, leave?
You're kicking us out? Kicking you out. What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And if you won't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all a lot of trouble?
What? Right now?
Hiroko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? Why do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose, and only one purpose, only, to fight. Anyone who can't or won't do that has no place here. So why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What? It's decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend in the school, the better.
You can't just use us like that!
You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful.
Even then, I doubt I'd make much difference. I'll just get stepped on like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it.
Hiroko, are you for real right now?
You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading the school now, and what I say goes. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders. But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you have nothing in return? Well, you see? Now, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave.
Seriously? Right now?
If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Hiroko, please, this is all too sudden. Can't you give them some more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? All right, you've got 5 days. Huh? 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice.
fight alongside us, or leave forever. Just 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear, going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. With her customary brusque attitude, Hiruko said all she had to say and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades, friends. Friends? Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiruko to change her mind.
Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now?
We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds... I know. Jeez, it's bad enough we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, this whole saving humanity thing, they can go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I'd better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away, just as unwilling to hear us out as Hiruko had been. He sure is freaking out, huh? I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm, like, bro. This motherfucker. He comes up with about 1 million different ways to both describe himself and like, well, I mean, yeah, describe himself, but he like uses what is an adjective, and then like every bug in the fucking encyclopedia. But I get what it's like to be totally unsuited for combat, that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines instead of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. Just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live and too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Okay, man. I just can't imagine how tiring it has to be have to write these self-deprecating lines. Shoma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shoma, I get where Hiruko's coming from, you know. It's not fair for us to hang back and let you all do the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. Tsubasa, I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway.
That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that?
Yeah, but at least then, it'll all be over. At least then, I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Outsuki. Why'd you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it.
Fine, keep your secrets. But you know, there's still time to change your mind, right?
I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of sock and buskin masks. What does that mean?
Damn, ain't a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins.
Hey!
I don't think Hiroko was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. Excuse me. We got 5 days. Is there anything we can do? She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think? Hold on, I got hiccups. Excuse me. Oh my god, I hate when I have fucking hiccups. I think I'm okay. Whenever I get hiccups, I try and hold my breath, and for some reason it works. Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can begin to convince them.
But how?
Doesn't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little. That's true. Food is like the gateway to anything, bro. You put some good food in front of someone, even a little bit, they'll start to open up to you. This is truth. This is truth. Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple. So we gain their trust with food and then try to convince them to fight.
Sounds like a major hassle. All right, who do we get to do? Who do we get to do this?
In response, all eyes in the room turn toward me. I should have seen this coming. All right, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard me. You heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them.
All this subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing. And you just know darn me it'll only make it worse.
Yay! I didn't even have to come up with my own excuse. We'll still help you any way we can, of course. Bro, I just read Jollibee and fucking Publix chicken. You can't say that to me. I don't even know what you said. But I'm interested.
Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do.
Heck, it only reverse your social links with us if you... That's the second Persona reference. Heck, it only reverse your social links with us if you try to do it all by yourself at this point. Thanks, guys. We've got 5 days. Let's make the most of it. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. Grim fairy tales be... After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Eito, Takemaru, Darumi, and I went back to our rooms. 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Kako, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, the first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. With that decided, I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. Oh, Tsubasa! Oh, do I have to get food first? I don't want to scare you, but you might be a furry.
What's wrong with that?
Does it make rolled eggs? I don't fucking know.
Do I just already have the food?
Excuse me, sorry. Oh my god, you accidentally stabbed yourself in the eye with a pencil? Bro, that sounds fucking awful. Can you see okay? I rang the doorbell to Subasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened!
What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiroko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiroko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course, come on in. Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. What am I, a consolation prize? Damn, everyone's just got the same room. The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. Oh, this is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. Phew, I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiroko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Is this danganronpa but in the future? No. I don't know how to describe this game. It's like there's danganronpa in it, there's Zero Escape in it, there's fucking Mario Party in it, there's like a little bit of Persona in it. It's got a lot of things. Don't really know how to describe it. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I could try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you? About what? The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? The sandwiches were to bribe me for information? Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine, but in exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread later. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's not a physical thing. What do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Oh, I'm not gonna say that. Keep it down. When I get nervous, it comes out, and not just a little bit. When what comes out? I don't understand what you... Puke! I puke, okay? Huh? That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always wretched. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. Okay, but if her battle is her weapon is vomit, do you know how fucking peak that would be? Just walks up and fucking pukes all over them? That would be fucking sick. I'm gonna drink some water and then I'm gonna stand up and stretch for a second. Give me a sec. Right. Hold up. Okay. It's even better? I can't wait. Poison and debuff vomit goes stupid? That sounds so fucking sweet. Poisoned. That's a killer from Dead by Daylight? I wouldn't know. I've never played it. Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? What if I like that? Could you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them work. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh God, no. No, I can't keep it. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. I storm back to the room and grab the vomit to shove into my mouth. I look at her with anxiety. Her egg from the sandwich drips from the side of my lip. She looks at me in disbelief. The only words that could come out of my mouth were, I kind of like it. Sorry. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous? She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. But there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only I can find out a way to suppress her nausea. Although, puking is... puking? Eito, how long have you been here? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So what is this about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles. This doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. Alright, just keep this between us, but... I proceeded to tell Eito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see, so that's what she's been dealing with. Sounds tough. Okay. And this is Bro Sober saying that. I never grew out of that middle school yaoi fanfics. No. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead. Exactly! Exactly, he gets it. What do you mean? Like have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something? Okay, but what if we brought, like, a giant Gatling gun that was like, you know how in Splatoon you shoot ink? We fill it with her vomit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, the ammo chamber is connected to her mouth. So whenever she vomits, it just goes into the Gatling gun. So she can just fucking, like a pepper grinder, you know? Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here? High quality ones at that. What about using that Gift-O-Matic in the rec room? The Gift-O-Matic? Yeah, if they don't have them there, we just need to make them. Seems like we'll be able to make most things. My sleepiness is fucking getting to me again. You're a genius, thank you! Just put me in there to catch it. Me when I'm eating my girlfriend's puke. We headed over to the rec room together to check the Gift-O-Matic. Excuse me. Tsubasa is sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. The materials we'll need are string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bags seem easy enough to find, and a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. So Eito and I split up together, or to gather the materials we needed to make the sick bag. Remind me to never get sick around you. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about ways you get past her. Or get for her. Ito, the twins, Tamawa. Daughter, are you? Oh. You're already here, so let's chat. Sorry, I just got really sleepy there for a second again. I just started to like, because I could feel the sleepiness coming, so I used my brain power to be like, wake the fuck up, Pinoy. Wake the fuck up. Huh? Darby, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it? I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in there. Raw dog. So I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface. That's crazy. Are you fucking insane? Right. You should be careful. I always imagined that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case. I mean, I might not have one, but I've got some ideas where you might find a pouch. Really?
Back around where we found Ato, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetics shop. I memorized where it was so I could go maybe pick up something from there later. Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates from the cosmetics shop from Darumi. I can't find a pouch somewhere inside this school. I'll go check this place out later. Fuck. I say 30 minutes left and he's out like a light. No. Alright, bring me here. What's up, Ato? Look, Takumi. I found a plastic bag. Nice one, Ato. Alright, one item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? You seem pretty upbeat. I don't know. I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. He did find one of the items after all. DC does fall asleep. Call Una. They're asleep right now, so I can't. Try washing your face. Ooh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna throw some cold water in my face. Be right back. Alright, I threw water in my face, but I even doubled it up. And I put water in my eyeballs. Which I probably should not have done. But I did do it. Alright, hello. Huh. A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before. Not even once? We don't even carry around bags or wallets. We would only be targeted by robbers if we did. We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart. Are you insane? Yes, we literally keep things on our person. Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets. Me snuggling up against my sister dearest. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggles did they go through? You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh. Thanks. I'll do that. Well, I didn't find a pouch. I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least. Don't you have an ice pack? Probably downstairs. How's it going, Takumi? Are you getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she'll choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh,
Workshop.
it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might help me convince her. By the way, Takemaru, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch?
A what?
Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. Yeah, but like, he's like Kanji, you know? He's definitely gonna have one. If anything, he probably sewed it himself. Well, we got string in a plastic bag, but we came up short on the fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Darumi told me, there's a cosmetics shop where we found Eito outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Alright, exploration time. Takemaru reminds me of Lance from XC3 now that I look at him. He was the guy that partnered up with the girl with the hammer, right? Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi?
Beginning exploration.
I would assume Hiroko doesn't come with us, since she's like, you know, not really a part of this. You won't have to restart XC3 later. I'm not gonna restart it. I was just gonna like skim the VOD of what I played. So, my mic. Treasure chest spaces will now appear during explorations. Landing on will grant you a key item needed to unlock a gift. By obtaining key items from treasure chests, you'll be able to make new gifts from the gift-o-matic. Many characters' preferred items can be made from gifts, or from key items. So try to land on treasure chest spaces whenever you can. Okay, let's head for the cosmetics shop. It's somewhere around the spot where we found you. And that should be in that direction. Alright, give me a 3. Oh, this is a fucking combat space. Your front position is fun as hell in XC3. I think I was playing it on hard, and I remember really liking it. Oh damn, it's actually just us two.
Good to go. Take this! Yes, leave it to me.
Boom. Ow.
So weak.
Okay, so we're just debuff for 1 turn.
Here we go.
I don't know, I'm considering just like killing these two guys.
Let's go. Yeah!
Less people in the field.
We better get moving.
Slice that boy
well
up.
and good. I'm ready whenever.
I actually killed this.
You're in the way!
Can I do anything to kill one of
Here we
these
go.
guys, though? Sorry, I'm like going completely brain damaged again. Which character am I controlling right now? Okay.
Say when.
Going to play
give
Xenoblade
up.
Chronicles. I'm only on Xenosaga 1. How are you liking it so far?
I guess it's my
I
turn.
really want to fucking play that game. Devil Zumacht. That's the subtitle, right?
I'm ready whenever. I'm not done yet.
Oh.
You win!
I'll take this with me.
Attack the tiger. Okay. I was joking. Jeez, I'm sorry.
I'll take this with me.
Wait, I'm dead? What the hell? Wait, do I have any way to heal myself? Oh, hell no. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Glad I didn't.
This looks quite rare.
Torn dress. Okay. Ato 1v9 trust? Okay, I trusted him. Feels really weird to play in a good way. Kind of like Xenogears. I still really want to play that.
Yes, leave it to me.
Alright, let's see if we can do this on absolutely zero sleep.
You're in the way!
I'm incredibly tired. I got it. I just fell asleep again, sorry. Fuck! Okay.
I guess it's my turn.
I can do this! Oh wait, I can only dash one fucking... Alright, you know what?
We better get moving.
Hold up for the next turn.
I've got my guard up.
Okay. Then if I do this, am I good? Yo, Robbie, what's up, bro? Lock in! Bro, I'm running on so little sleep. I'm so tired. It actually reminds me. The other day, I went back to... Even though I'm not, like, super happy with the script on it, because it's been, like, 5 or 6 years, I went back and worked on the SMT5 video that I started all that time ago. Because I was like, well, you know what? I made so much progress on it. I just kind of want to finish it. And when I was going through it, the part that I actually worked on was the part where you, like, guest voice. And for that part, I went to go, like, pull footage from your music channel. And dude, this is extremely gay and weird to say, but bro, you look so cool in music videos, bro. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's like the combination of the camcorder that you're using, because I'm assuming you're using like a 2000s camcorder, the aesthetic of the areas that you're in, and the fucking editing. You look so fucking cool. I don't know how to explain it. I was like, this, he looks so cool. I'm like, what the hell?
Allow me to trim down their numbers. Yes, leave it to me.
Okay, I can kill this guy too.
Got
Apple
it.
2K
Nice.
Fangirl Squad.
I guess it's my turn.
Oh my god! Robbie!
Let's fortify our lines.
Also, wow, I can't believe Ato's actually fucking 1v9ing. What the fuck? Damn, I know you sleep as fuck getting with 5 AP. I did? I need to see the ST 5V. It's...
Yes, leave it to me.
You know, I'm not like super proud of it or anything, but the idea, the premise is there. And
I guess it's my turn.
I'm more so excited for
I've
what
got
I
my guard
can
up.
do with like the concept of the video going forward than like the actual video
I'm ready
itself.
whenever.
But yeah. Wait, do you get?
Yes,
what the hell?
leave it to me. We better get moving. Allow me to trim down their numbers.
Okay. Use dash? I was going to, but then I realized
I'll take this with me.
I don't need it. Interested? It's nothing crazy. It's not like a super crazy video or anything like that. It was never meant to be. It was like, let me see if I can find, I just enjoy like a bunch of different kinds of videos online, and I kind of came to this, this conclusion that I want to like essentially, what's the word? I'm sorry, I'm so tired right now. I don't think logging is the correct word, but I can't think of another word for it right now, but like log my experience and thoughts of a game from like before the game comes out, during my playthrough, like these streams, my, if you want to call it a review, after finishing it, and then how I feel about it, like after a great length of time, like if it's still something I care about. And then there was this, hold on. I can't fucking remember the name. Maria Ilmutis. I saw this video from this person a year ago that they had like a line in their video that like really resonated with like how I kind of view, because like I never knew how to describe the kind of video I want to make, and they were like, at the end of their video they said something like I'm not a journalist, this is not a video essay, I'm not making a movie, it's just a YouTube video. And it was something like that. And because the way that like I'm trying to approach is like I've come to accept that like I'm just not like a super talented writer, and that's okay. But I do want something that I can look back on years from now and have like a perfect recollection of how I felt about something, especially if I cared about it. Who needs the MC anyways? True. Fuck the MC in this game. Joking. Can't wait for the huge Dazai simp section. Yeah. And my feelings on the game changed a lot over time, from dislike to lukewarm to enjoyable with vengeance. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's weird because that's why I'm not like super happy with my SMT5 video. I didn't like document it like super well. I just kind of like spewed bullshit. But I think going forward, I have a better idea of how to do all of that, because pretty much after that video, I started to like write notes about games that I'm playing on stream, so that I can look back on them and kind of like build off of that. Yeah. Let's be real, talented writing is being able to convey your feelings. That was another thing that like I've also like come to accept. Like, I'm bringing this up because Robbie is a really talented writer. I don't know if I've even said this to you yet, but like every single one of your reviews that you write on Steam, bro, are like fucking elegance, dude. It's like, you know just how to like critique a game, or really, not even just games, just critique a piece of media. I don't even know how to like the words. This is why like I'm a bad fucking writer. But like, how do you say this? In a day and an age where somebody looks at like a 6 out of 10 game and they just say like it's mid and pass it by, I feel like you're able to look at like a 6 out of 10 game and accurately describe why that piece of art is worth engaging with. Does that make sense? Whereas like whenever I try to explain, I just kind of say what I feel, which is not a great descriptor a lot of the times. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's probably the best way I could explain what it's like to read like how you write. I want to ask you, Pinoy, I would like to hear his critique on Vintage Story. I mean, I have no idea if Robbie's played Vintage Story. You're just sleep deprived? I am, bro. I'm so sleepy. I want to go to bed. I really appreciate that, hearing them. Oh, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you. Like, there was, I always wanted to do, like, a more in-depth video. I'm never going to anymore. But I always want to do, like, an in-depth video about, like, Final Fantasy VIII. And, like, why I would like it to be either re-examined or remade. Because, I just always thought that there was potential in the game. And then after replaying it last year, I was like, oh my god. This game just feels like it's so beautiful, like conceptually, and like you can just see what they were trying to do with this thing. But it was like limited. And the way that you wrote your review on that game, I was like, oh my god, this is like exactly how I feel. I was like, bro, this is like the words that I can't jumble in like out of my mouth to like explain like the potential of this game. Because like my initial impressions of that game growing up was very much like, I hate the junction system. I hated a lot of the gameplay aspects to it. And then re-examining it as an adult last year, I was like, this fucking rules actually. I was just really stupid, but then like and young, but also like, dude, like every step I take in that world, I'm like, whoa, there's like something you can do with this. It's such an interesting game. I don't think it's like actually that amazing of a game to like play, but I'm like so enamored with it now because of like the art behind it, I guess, if that makes sense. You get it, man. I would love to see that game get a remake. I was surprised how many upvotes that review got. I can't believe people read my long ass thoughts. You're really good at explaining shit, bro. It's like shocking how good you are at it. You like, I don't know where you're gonna end up in the future, bro, but you are genuinely like one of the most talented people I've ever run into. Like, you're good at music. You're good at fucking when I say game design, I mean like you can like examine a game and like I said, like even in the worst of the worst, you can pick the soul of the game. I don't know a lot of people that can do that. I think you're gonna find huge success in life. I just don't know what exactly it's gonna be because you're like a jack of all trades. It's crazy. That's the beauty of really looking at a game on its own merits, also thinking about the time it was releasing compared to how easy it could be just to compare it to other games. Yeah, see, like that was something I struggled with a lot growing up specifically. It wasn't until I was in like maybe like 22, 23, where I started to like have that strong desire to like look back at things and think about things in context of where they came from, but also like what's the word? Like, is it conceptualizing or like the concepting? I don't know, fucking something like that. I look back at like okay, just because this is the first thing that came to my mind because I have a copy of Advent Children next to me. I hated Advent Children like with a passion when I first watched that movie. But on rewatches after having the context of what the developers were like doing with it and like future installments of Final Fantasy VII, I've come to like appreciate that film a lot actually. Things like that. Let's get married. Oh my god, come with me, Mr. Sunderland. Here's a hot take: the new Battlefield game does not need a battle royale. If the top streamer wants a battle royale, they can play COD. Well, Rubico, here's a hot take. I have no opinion. I have no opinion on Battlefield 6. I played Battlefield Bad Company 2. I thought that game was pretty sweet. Then I played Battlefield 3 and I didn't like it. And then I never played any Battlefield after that. But one of my clients, we had a meeting the other day, and for a solid 20 minutes of the meeting, it was literally just him being like, dude, I'm playing Battlefield 6, check it out. And then he just shared his screen while he's playing Battlefield 6 while having a fucking meeting. I'm like, all right. So, there's that. It's a fun movie. I need to rewatch it. Yeah, it is a fun movie. That movie's so weird, bro. Like, when I watched it in a theater last year because they were putting it in theaters before the release of Rebirth, and the scene later in the movie when Zack is saying something to Cloud, I like actually cried. I was like, why did this like make me cry? I can't believe this. Like, bro, I went from like 5 years before that just despising this film for like everything it stood for, and now I'm crying watching this stupid fucking movie. Like, I love this. I don't know. It's so weird. Advent Children is pretty sweet, but the OG English dub is so stilted at times. I'm in such a weird spot with the dub for that film, because like I don't love it either, but I didn't grow up with that dub. I said this before, but like I never played or watched anything else that's FF7 related other than the original game. I didn't know they existed. My partner is the one that showed me that there was a compilation. I didn't know about any other stuff. What was I gonna say? I just completely lost it. Oh, so my introduction to like hearing those characters' voice was through FF7 Remake. I never heard any of the other performances. So like I know, like my friend David, it took a while for him to adjust to the new Tyler. I don't know how to say his last name. I think it's Hoechlin, but I could be wrong. Tyler Hoechlin. He's the voice actor for Sephiroth. He told me it took him like a long time to like adjust to that voice because he was so used to George Newbern, who voiced Sephiroth in Advent Children. But I thought he was fucking awesome, Tyler Hoechlin. All I want is the fusion sword in the third game. I would love that. Ever seen what Zack is my emotions going in Rebirth? Yeah, I love those scenes. They're so, bro, like, I don't know, Rebirth is such a weird game. I don't think all of Rebirth feels like this, but a lot of the times when I play that game, it feels like a Squaresoft game, if that makes sense. Where like, but like if they had budget, if that makes sense. Tyler Hoechlin, who plays Superman, also voices Sephiroth now, but when you look back at the OG Sephiroth voice, it turns out that VA also voiced. Yeah, I saw that. And you want to know something that also blew my mind? I learned that the first voice actor for Sephiroth ever, like ever, he in Kingdom Hearts 1. I could be wrong, but I think he was a part of the Backstreet Boys or something like that. He was a part of something. I was like, what? And then I went and I heard his voice and it was so bad. And the guy is, dude, props to the guy. He's the GOAT for this. He's like so proud that he's the first voice actor of Sephiroth ever. And he like puts it anywhere he can. Like, dude, that's awesome. I get it with the minigames and side content and humor. Yeah, that game just makes me happy, bro. I have too many hours on me, bro. OG Crisis Core still breaks my heart so much. Yeah, that game is awesome. That game is so fucking awesome. I think the first half of it does have a lot of problems, but the last half is great. Dude, somebody linked me. Apparently, they did like a Japanese poll on games that made them cry the most, and it was like number 1 FF10, number 2 Crisis Core. I'm like, this is so funny. I agree with them, but that is hilarious. I want to play FF10 again so bad, bro. Holy fuck, I miss FF10. That game is so good. Ugh. The more I think about FF10, the more it climbs my like favorite games of all time list. That game is so incredible. Wings are for monsters. Crisis Core, I kneel. What breaks my heart is how they butchered the Front Mission 3 remake. Didn't they like outsource those to Forever Entertainment? I love how Reunion plays, but OG's graphics just feel so soothing. I just wanted him to have his big blue Mako eyes back. Yeah, I love that model in the PSP version of Zack. That model's awesome. I sat in each area for 2 hours before moving on with my replay. Dude, that's how I feel, man. Like that game has illicit vibes, bro. Like, holy fuck. Holy fuck. Those wings, I want them too. Fucking, oh, I love it. FF10 stream in a few months. I actually do want to stream Final Fantasy X, but I'll probably do it for its anniversary, like the, what is it on? Probably the 25th anniversary, I think is next year. I'll probably stream FF10. I'd be down. I don't know if I'll do a full playthrough, but like on stream a full playthrough. I do want to show people that game because I love it. The game is so good. Convinced Magic's in that game. Yep. It's so fucking good, man. I replayed it. The last time I replayed it was when Avengers Endgame was about to come out. When I played it, because I know I played it during the trip to. I went to another state to watch Endgame because they were doing like this marathon thing. I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll go with my friends. And the whole trip, I just played FF10. I better be FF10 before you stream it and making good progress in it. I mean, let's be honest, bro. It's gonna be a while before I stream it. I want a good remake or a reimagine of FF Tactics. I'm excited for the remaster that's coming out soon. I forgot about the wedding scene. I was about to throw. Yeah, dude, I was so fucking. Bro, there were a lot of parts in FF10 that I like just forgot, and they either had me angry. Like, I was so emotionally invested, bro. I talked about this one like last week when I was streaming because I don't know how, but FF10 just keeps randomly coming up when I'm streaming. We were talking about racist characters in games, and I talked about Waka because like I did not remember him being giga racist at like the start of the game, and how much I loved seeing his like character development like throughout. It was like just awesome. He's so racist. Yeah, I didn't remember this. Every time he spoke with this motherfucker is so racist. What the hell? But I love where he ends up at the end of the game. It kind of reminds me of like, and I mean this lovingly, conversations with, when I'm like talking to my family, because I have a very old like traditionalist family, and like I'll speak to them, and over time like getting them to like understand that it's not bad, you know. not to be racist, but like to be like accepting and understanding of other people's like either their beliefs or their skin color or whatever it may be, and seeing them kind of go through that was like cool. Almost done with 3-2, and I'm so it's so cool, but damn, it's so grindy too. Even the 4X multiplayer. Oh, Final Fantasy 3, yeah, those old games are very grindy. FF3, like when you get to the Crystal Tower part, bro. Oh my god, like, oh god. Crisis Raheem, never miss core. You will. You're an idiot, bro. You're an idiot, dude. Oh my god. All right. Let me read this text. That's where I'm at now, bro. Oh yeah, that's the worst part of the game in my opinion. I love FF3, but I can't lie. That Crystal Tower, oh my god, that shit is holy fuck. Yeah, I get that. Funniest thing my mom sent me was, "It's fine. My friends are gay as long as I was." yeah, exactly. Shit like that. They'll just say shit like that, and you're like, okay, mom. All right. Hot take: FF15 is still a good chill vibes game. Hot take: FF15 is fucking peak, and I don't fucking care what people think. I will fucking ride that shit home. I fucking love that game. That game is like the fucking toughest 5 out of 10 game ever. That game fucking rules. I love it. That game is sick. I was gonna say the most horrid thing, but what's up? Wemethy with his balls out, wiggling, jiggling. What's up, brother? How you doing? Real. I'm waiting to get to that. I'm on 13 right now. I finished 13 towards the end of last year. I need to play. I'm gonna play 13 too, but I haven't started it yet. I'm playing Rebirth right now. It's in relation to that almost. When isn't it? How you doing, man? How you doing? Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're gonna have to remind Tsubasa for her reason for fighting. Yeah? What's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. Can I just say how fucking hilarious it is that like Eito is talking like so serious about wanting Tsubasa to like get her shit together and be like as ready as possible to protect her family, but she's like, oh, but I puke. Brother, put FF7 on the shelf, give it a chance to chill. The thing is, I'm not even close to done with it yet. There's so much stuff I need to do in it, so that when I put out my video on it, I cover every aspect that I want to with it. That game is so special. It's so special, and I'm still not sick of it. I have, if I combine the hours I have on PS5 and PC, on PC I have like 167 hours, and then on PlayStation I have like 154, 155, something like that. You got 8 years for your video anyway? You're not wrong, you're not wrong, you're not wrong. FF15 made me feel having actual best bro in a road trip. Bro, the way I convinced one of my friends to play FF15 because of all the the issues it has, I told him that FF15 was one of the only games I ever played that I felt like accurately portrayed what it was like to have boys, like you and your boys. I've never really played a game that like accurately depicts what that looks like, but 15 does. FF13 feels like the blueprint for FF7 Remake. Dude, that is one of the core things that I wanted to talk about in whenever I do my part 1 video with FF7. There's so many things of that game where like I felt so like validated for loving 13, because 13 is also one of those like it's a 5 out of 10 game, but like there's like so much in it that you're like, oh my god. Right? Like here's a minor thing about FF13 that like I feel people never thought about back then, but people love about in the 7 Remake and 7 Rebirth games. In 13, you're just walking around and the NPCs speak. Like they have like these whole like dialogue sequences that just go on. And like, you know, whether they're yapping about like the things that they're doing, and they're like, you don't have to walk up to them and talk to them, is what I'm saying. They're just talking. And in 7 Remake and 7 Rebirth, that's like a core thing in like all of the towns. Just the NPCs just talk. They're just saying their things while they're doing their own lives. You have the stagger system originated in fucking whatever the game's called, FF13. The Crystarium felt like the blueprint for in part 1's like weaponry system. It's crazy. I'm like, oh my god, like, and it makes a lot of sense because a lot of the team that did the 7 Remake series is the team that did 13. It really feels like, you know, over time they got to be able to do all that. I already know you're gonna do a big ass event in all 3 of the remake games. I don't mind talking about this publicly. One of my friends, Kuno, this is how long I've been wanting to work on that project, but I want to finish the SMT5 video first. In 2020, late 2020, me and him started concepting what a Cloud, Sephiroth, Zack, like I don't even know what the word would be to like describe it, but like I guess like a giant drawing of the 3 of them would look like, that could also be used as cover art. You know, like a manga spine for like Dragon Ball, how when you put all the spines together it makes an image? I wanted that, but for like 3 videos with Cloud, Zack, and Sephiroth, where if you put them next to each other, it's like one poster, but it's like 3 different videos. And then I would release a full version with all 3 together, and it would be the full image. Is something I wanted to do. But yeah, I've wanted to do that for a long time. That game, 7 is so special to me. I feel like 7 encompasses every aspect of like my life, from like a kid to an adult. Yeah, kind of like the Kingdom Hearts remaster games, but I still don't know how I want to go about it yet. Because I'm also trying to, as I get older, I also like realize that I don't want to be like editing forever. I want to also be like a content creator, making my own stuff. And the sad part about that is, if you want to be a content creator, you have to kind of give up a little bit of your soul through either like clickbaiting or like branding your thumbnails. And so it's like, you know, it's hard to find like meeting in the middle with like the artistic aspect of wanting to create stuff, and then the like appealing to people so they actually click on your stuff so you can make money. That's the hard part. Like I talked about this at the beginning of the stream, but I'm resurrecting my second channel so I can post like gaming discussion slop essentially. This is so minor, but one of my friends had to spend 2 hours convincing me to put a red arrow and like red text and like rage bait text in a thumbnail because I didn't want to do it so badly. To give context, one of the discussion slop things I recorded is me, you know how I was just talking about how badly I want an FF8 remake? That's what that is. It's me like talking about how badly, or no, it wasn't that. It was a different one. What was it about? I think it was about Final Fantasy and how the fans are like always complaining about like the action combat or something. I don't know, something about that. And I was just gonna title the video something like something about the future of Final Fantasy is fine, something like that. And my friend was like, bro, nobody's gonna click that. And I'm like, okay, so like, I get it, but like, what do I do? And I can't remember the title he came up with for me, but it was some like clickbaity thing. And then for the thumbnail, he was like, put yourself like looking depressed and then put Cloud crying on the other side and then put giant text that says it's over and put the over in red and then put like red like pointing arrow at Cloud like depressed and put more tears in his. I was like, I'm gonna shoot myself. Like, I don't want to fucking do this. But he convinced me over the course of 2 hours where he's like, listen, I understand, but like, you need to do something if you want people to like actually click your bullshit. I'm like, fair enough, bro, fair enough. God, I don't want to see a thumbnail like that. I hate it, but you know, I mean, he's not wrong. Yeah, exactly, he's not wrong. He really isn't. Rebirth open field feels devoid of life for a monster to grind like 13. There's actual non-party NPC hunting the field. I fucking love Rebirth's open world. 13 doesn't really have an open one until later though. This is why I find it's hard to go back to YouTube. Like, I feel like I wouldn't work on a video unless I'm collaborating with someone. That's like one of the things that makes it so difficult with YouTube, bro. Cause like, for example, let me show you what I think is like cool when it comes to like branding yourself and shit like that. Let me look up this channel. This is gonna look weird because it's on a, oh wait, I can full screen myself. This person's channel. Like, obviously their views don't do really well, but I think the way that they like, oh god, it's like super weird because I have a green screen. But like, I think their thumbnails are so interesting. Like, I think it's cool. I think it has like a personality to it. I like the way that they title their stuff because it's like simple. I don't know. I like that, but I also know that like, you know, that's just not like, people just don't care, and I don't know. That kind of sucks. Like, another one that actually is successful, surprisingly, is this dude. I really like this guy's shit. You guys might know him. His name's Thor High Heels. He makes this shit look like I don't know, like 90s fucking... God, this does not come well on stream. I don't know. I like shit like that, when people can just not have to worry about the clickbait side of things, but unfortunately, it is important, and I hate that. Thor Hiles is great. Yeah, they do awesome stuff. As a Filipino who was my Yahoo name without numbers was raised in dial-up, my YouTube does not give any issue with age verification. I hope you please. Well, I am glad for you, bro. I was cooking. My crown has been stolen. My kingdom usurped. No. Thor's thumbnails are awesome. Yeah, Thor does really fucking cool ass thumbnails. I love his stuff. I'm glad that his stuff does really well, because I feel like that kind of stuff like just wouldn't normally do good. Okay, let me search for a second. Okay. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex. So someone like what Karuha is to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason for her not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. Well, yeah, she doesn't like vomiting, bro. I guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Hazel? Yeah, Hazel does really good stuff too. Talk to me, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give it up trying to get me to fight? You saw for yourself, I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. Well, why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. I'm gonna make her puke into the bag, and then I'm gonna fucking scarf it down like a disgusting freak. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Oh God, I have to actually persuade her? Excuse me. Dude, look at the background. What the fuck? Persona 4 reference if it was blue? Say the right things to Tsubasa as she shares her worries and convince her to fight. That was a horrible joke. I'm so sorry. You can choose what to say by pressing left twice. What? Like actually pressing the button? The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring this gauge to 100% to successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point, so don't worry and just do your best. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Begin persuasion.
Huh?
I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders.
Oh, this is just like the truth bullets.
It's gonna
in
get
Danganronpa.
everywhere. I mean, I don't mind if I puke on myself, but I know you guys would get caught in the crossfire.
I don't think this is the correct answer,
Puke
though.
flies farther than you think. Plus, it smells.
Yeah, this.
Just use that sick bag.
Just use that sick bag.
This is a sick bag. It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. Yeah, this is such a weird, like, I don't know. Imagine puking in this. Like, what? I'm actually really interested in this game. Wasn't too big on Danganronpa, but the concept for this game sounds insane. Also, Uchikoshi helped make it, so it'll at least be weird as shit, even if it ain't great. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it right now. It is very weird. Like, it's really fucking weird, but I like it. The concept is so crazy. I was hooked almost like from the beginning. I don't know. It's a weird game. It's a very weird game. I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. Like, what am I doing right now, you know? I'm trying to convince a girl she doesn't want to fight for humanity because she's afraid of vomiting. And and so our solution to this was to go and make a very high-fashioned bag so that she wouldn't be embarrassed to carry it around so that she can puke in it. This is so weird. Like, it's awesome. You can puke wherever you
don't
need
need to be afraid anymore.
So how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course, what Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone would see me do it. I know that now's not the time to be embarrassed, and there is a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I need to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups with her vomiting and get her to join that fight. I've got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know
That's
how
awesome.
much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time
That's
I puked
awesome.
in public. Like how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or
Bro.
how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some
Imagine
more.
saying that's a cool
why I
nickname.
decided before I went to middle school to avoid any situation that made me nervous. To live an easy life free of any puke. That's why I can't fight. Because if I fought, I would definitely puke. I think that if I puked in front of everyone here, the same thing would
I'll
happen
puke
again.
with you!
They would be repulsed and give me a mean nickname. I'd rather die somewhere on the streets than be ostracized and called Pukette again.
I kind of want to say, oh, what? I have to. I thought I was gonna repeat. Anyway, just give up trying to get me to fight. I'm way more scared of getting teased than fighting invaders. The background is giving P4 TV a roll. Yeah, I know.
You want to know my nickname? And it was Pukette. All the bullies.
Pukette
do you know
is
how
so
like
stupid.
or
When I
how
was
the
in
it was hard
elementary school,
That's why I decided before I went to
because
middle school
I was fat.
to live
I was
an
told
easy
that
life, free
I was so
of any
fucking
puke.
fat that
That's why I
the
can't
planets
fight.
orbit
I
around
think
my
that if they
weight.
puke, they would be repulsed.
I'm gonna
and-
say this. Do you actually like that?
I'll puke with you.
What are you talking about? If you puked on your own, you'd stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking.
They're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
Okay. Tsubasa stared at me as if she was trying to figure me out. I gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. Then suddenly her expression relaxed as if I had gotten through to her.
I see.
Oh.
You're stupid, aren't you?
Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna say something. Puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. Oh my god. I'm so good at this. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? What? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Bro, this guy's acting like her puking is like, you're, okay, man. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs. If memory serves. Apparently her grandpa runs at a workshop. Hey, I already remembered that. You didn't have to show me that. I remembered this. I had an opportunity there. Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? Oh, okay. How did you know that? Oh, now he looks like a creepy guy. Takemaru told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Karuha is to me, then do you mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If her grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop.
Good
Machines
response.
are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer
That's
me up with
enough
his belly laughs.
reminiscing.
Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too.
That was
No matter
adorable.
how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even
Good. Okay, I didn't
Your
get the best
grandpa's
one.
really nice.
yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world.
Yeah, gas
He's
up the
a
grandpa.
royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop. I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life. I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
What? Okay, I thought there was gonna be more options. Obviously, that sounded correct. But, you know, you never know. Retry persuasion. Wow, this game just sent out fucking garbage and
Because
ass.
of the way machines are, of course I failed a lot. Fail is start, no matter how much, even when it's,
Can't see me. I'm scarred
Your
of
grandpa's
when you
really
were gonna
nice.
try to persuade the Debbie Downer.
yeah.
I think
He's
to
a
persuade
royal
the Debbie
my
Downer, you just have to be as
dream. I want
depressing
to
as he
protect
is.
the
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
Why? She's an idiot. Remember what C-Ray said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Your friends, families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as C-Ray may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. You hate yourself? I hate you more. Yeah, pretty much. Bro, that guy... One of the most amusing things to me about the way Kodaka writes characters is like, he takes one thing and then that thing literally becomes their personality. But the times when he's most interesting is when he takes that one thing that is their personality and then tries to break down that caricature over the course of the game. And then when he doesn't do it, they're just like walking idiots. And it's so funny to me. It's so weird. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way. Oh my god, 95. Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
And protect what matters most to us together!
And protect what matters most to us together.
Okay. We broke the old Tsubasa. The girl that pukes all the time. Yeah. Tsubasa, it's probably like Tsubasa likes tinkering, dislikes puking. Oh, fighting to protect humanity? To protect my grandpa and his workshop? Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can, and you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises, and I'm going to need a little more time, but I won't run from the truth and write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want and what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. I wonder if their character sheets like update. I did max for social link. I did regain my life force. I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince: Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. You think? I don't know about that. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I grabbed the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room. Alright, Sarah. Good night, bro. Huh? Why won't I fight? Or why I won't fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches I had brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. If
If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't! I can't help that I'm scared! How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me! Must have a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us the most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that. What? But your family? I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever. I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for target number 1. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you, I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. Money? Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life.
This guy wants to fight for money during the end of the fucking world when money doesn't even fucking matter.
If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo, shoo!
Gaku pushed me right out of his room. This guy's the worst part. The Dazai of 100 line. Yeah, he's gonna take that hat off, and for whatever reason, we're gonna like paste in the word loser on it, or sucker is what it says on Dazai's hat, right? He takes it off and he's gonna be a sucker no more. Well, that didn't work. It seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. But nobody has money here. We were basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. If I can't pay him money, maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the Gift-O-Matic in the record. But what will get him to open up to me? What's something he wants? Something with monetary value? No point trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. All right. I'm gonna stop here because it's 5 minutes to 12, which means it's about my bedtime. So I'm gonna save. Yes. Thank you all for stopping by. I had a good time. I will be live tomorrow with SMT5 Vengeance. I'm hoping to God that I'm not as tired as I am right now. And yeah. Oh, I should hold on. Let me put this off to the side. Before I end my stream, I have to do one thing. Is I have to stall for 4 minutes. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Get some sleep? Yeah, dude. I'm gonna, bro, right after this, you bet your ass, I'm gonna grab some fucking dinner. I'm gonna shove that bitch down my throat as deep as it possibly can, fill my tum-tum up, and I'm going to bed real well. Also, I just saw Akira Yamaoka in my fucking Discord for some reason, and that made me want to ask, did you ever play the Silent Hill 2 remake, Robbie? I'm actually curious what you think about it. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen a whole playthrough because I had to edit it like 4 times for a bunch of people. Let me pull this up. That's so stupid. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? The Pokemon Championship tournament is on. I did not know that. I've played a few hours. Okay, so you have played some of it. That's awesome. It felt like The Last of Us, but Silent 2. I was put off foot MMA instead. That fucking rules. Holy fuck. I still need to go back and play Last of Us 2. I told myself, because I bought it for like $5 on a sale. And I wanted to give it a try, like an honest try, because like this is gonna make me sound so petty. But at the time when it came out, I was so salty that it beat Remake, like FF7 Remake for Game of the Year. I was like, fuck this game. And I loved Last of Us Part 1. But yeah, I did end up buying it, and I do want to give it like an honest playthrough. Even if it's interesting. I've only heard negative things about it, but I feel like the only reason I hear negative things is because the creator, Neil Druckmann, is kind of a he seems to be like he sniffs his own shit a bit. But you know, I think you can judge something like regardless of the creator. But I have heard a lot of negative things about the game. I do feel like it's probably because of the creator though, not because of the actual game itself. That's usually what it's like. The first real published review I wrote was for The Last of Us 2 back in... Oh, really? What, did you like it? Did you think it was good? Because like my only problem with Last of Us 1, I never played the remake, which is weird to say. I played the original Last of Us 1, and my only problem with it was I didn't think the gameplay was very strong. It felt like a weaker Resident Evil game. But I really liked the story and the characters in it. It was just the gameplay that I wasn't too hot on. He's a wiener? What? The characters in Last of Us 2? Let me pull up my stream real quick. Oh wait, I have it right here. I thought it was okay. Like Last of Us 1, I'd give a strong 7 and 2 a 6. Okay. No drunk men? Oh, Druckmann. Like Neil Druckmann. Yeah, that's fair. Didn't he because I remember part of the I need to go back and like watch what he said exactly because I don't remember it to a T, but I remember whenever he won an award for Last of Us Part 2, he was like, yeah, well, like he gave off like a very like okay, like he knew he was gonna win type of vibe, and it pissed me off so fucking much. And then you see like Inner Sloth, the people who do Among Us, where they were just like fucking crying like they couldn't believe that they actually won something for fucking Among Us, and I'm like, I'm so happy for these guys. I don't like the guy. Okay. My bad, I'm just pulling this shit up. All right. This is, I just, you know, forewarning, all right? This is not a great video. This is just a video that I posted on my second channel, just me fucking yapping. I do not expect anyone to watch it. I'm simply linking just because I'm gonna ask you to like and comment on it. You don't have to. I'm not gonna force you. You don't have to watch it. It's literally just me fucking yapping about FF13. So I am gonna start uploading to that secondary channel. It's just like I said, or if you do watch the video, it's gonna be that kind of thing where kind of like what I was doing a little bit earlier, but not sleep deprived, where there's just stuff that I like talking about when it comes to games. It doesn't necessarily have to be video games, but I'm just gonna turn on my camera and I'm just gonna yap about it for like 20 minutes and then put music on it, throw a fucking game trailer, and post it to my other channel. Just so like I have something going up. My general like plan for content is like on my main channel, I want to post stuff that I care about and like want to put real effort into, or at least as much effort as I can considering how much time I have. But I also know that that's very unlikely to turn into a profit over time. Whereas like I was discussing earlier, I do know that people seem to be more interested in hearing people talk about games rather than playing games. and something I can do is yap about a video game. So I'm just gonna use my secondary channel to like post a lot of that kind of stuff. The channel I could think of closest to is if you guys know who Arlo is. He has a secondary channel where he uploads like almost basically unedited videos where he just talks about a thing in games. That's kind of, I guess, similar to what I'm gonna do. And I'm doing that purely because I'm gonna try and get my second channel to be the channel that makes money, while my main channel will be what I want to pursue, like from a passion standpoint. Unless you want to support my Patreon, there's always that. We need to have a yap session about games, bro. It's been ages. I know, dude. Somebody linked me. This shit was like, made me feel old as hell. Somebody linked me a conversation that you and I had. I can't remember what the fuck it was on though. But it was because apparently you and I predicted something. I don't even remember what it was that we predicted. Because somebody linked this conversation like, dude, you guys literally talked about this like 6 years ago. I was like, dude, I don't even remember this. I literally don't even fucking remember this. I need to find that. It was a DM I got like 2 months ago. I need to go back and find that. But yeah, that was really fun. Yeah, I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow. We're prophets. Yeah, we're prophets. I don't even know what for. We're fucking geniuses. I'll take it. All right, goodbye. I'll see you all tomorrow with SMT5. Well, I guess good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever it is you all are.